Hey everybody, thank you for coming and checking out the channel. My name is Jamie. I am here to shed love and light to you all, hopefully to bring some inspiration, to uplift you, to encourage you, to help you with whatever it is you need at this current time and place in your life. So I am here today with a card reading for you guys. It has been a little bit since I did one, so I figured I'd do one for you now. First, I want to start out by letting you guys know this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, that's quite all right. It just means it's not your reading at this time, or it could be that this reading may be for someone you know. So if that is the case, feel free to share as it may help someone out, guys. Again, I thank you, and I'm going to go ahead and get started. So prior to beginning, I did a brief meditation, and I took some notes down. In my meditation, I closed my eyes and I found myself standing in the middle of a road at first. I noticed I was standing on like an asphalt road. And I looked straight in front of me and I could see this ginormous, amazing, beautiful sunset. Just huge orange, yellow, pink colors all in the sky. Amazing sunset. And I could feel the warmth of the sun against my skin. I could feel my feet on the asphalt. I had bare feet planted on the asphalt. I could feel the earthiness of my atmosphere and the environment. It felt extremely earthy. It felt extremely grounded. And it felt like I knew where I was. I knew where I was going. I knew what I was doing. That I started to look around me and I noticed that there were like several different paths, multiple paths, and I didn't even think twice about it. Like I didn't even pay attention to any of the paths. Instead, I just knew intuitively to go forward, go straight, go towards the sun, go towards the light. And so that's what I did. And I came out of that meditation feeling invigorated, feeling warm, feeling confident, feeling incredible about myself. And so I think that plays along with what's going on in the reading. So the first card that came out for you guys is the Three of Earth. The question I posed was, what is the current message for this reading? What is the message here? What do you need to know? And in this card, it talks about like building solid foundations. That's what really jumps out to me, is building strong, solid foundations. If you look at this card up close, it's like she's a statue. She almost looks like a statue. There's this rocky surface down here, and her body just kind of blends up into what looks like a fairy or an angel. And I found it interesting that she's standing there like she's looking out towards something. She has her eyes set on something. She knows what she's looking at it, straight at it. So that's pretty cool. And then there's two butterflies here. And then she's got butterflies, like butterfly wings over her eyes. Butterflies represent transformation. So the next card that I pulled, some of you may be in this place where you have been collaborating or working on something, maybe working in partnerships with someone. I do feel like it's involving like some type of project or work environment for you, or something along those lines. You're working towards something. You know what your goal is. You know what you want your outcome to be. You're looking straight at it, right? So the next card that came out, I asked, what is the challenge? And two cards came out for this. It was the Six of Water and the Emperor. And in the Six of Water, this card is talking about like looking back on the past. Water is talking about our emotions. And this, she's just staring down in this water, and she looks like she's in despair or just grieving, you know, looking at past memories, thinking about old times, reminiscing old memories, hanging on to things in the past, perhaps even looking at some triggers in the past, different things that triggered her or triggered you. But basically, this card is speaking to just looking towards the past and the emotions that are attached to the past, right? So some of you, you're working hard at something. You're building solid foundations. You're very grounded. But something has got your emotions a little topsy-turvy. There's something that you're looking back at. You're looking back at something. But the card that came out with this is the Emperor. And in this deck particularly, the Emperor is talking about an authoritative figure, or, you know, higher ups, maybe a boss or someone above you, someone in charge, a father figure even, something along those lines. Perhaps they're causing you some upheaval in your emotions. Perhaps there's some triggers there with some type of authority figure in your life. And the next question I asked was, what is the advice? And the card that came out is the Queen of Air, along with the Seven of Air, right? So you're working on this project. Perhaps you've got a boss breathing down your back about it, or an authoritative figure of some sort is causing you some type of triggers, some type of emotional triggers that could be coming up from something in your past, something that happened in your past. And then it's talking about, like with the Seven of Air, it's talking about non-conformity. You know, this card here, this angel, it looks like, is sitting with all these different types of ducks, birds, doves, but not conforming to fit in. She stands out, you know. She's the different one in the group, right? All these ducks are some type of bird, but she's the only one there that's like part bird, part human, right? So she's not conforming to fit in. She's herself, her whole full self. And another thing that this card talks about, the Queen of Air here, she talks about clear communication. And currently, I'm feeling like a tightness in my throat. And even during my meditation, I noticed this as well. A tightness in my throat. Feeling like I need to say something. Something needs to be spoken. Something needs to be said. I'm not sure what exactly it is, but you're being called to speak out. Like if you look at all this blue in these cards, this is the throat chakra to me. That's what it draws my attention to. I think about the throat chakra when I see blue. Also, the air in these cards is talking about communication. So there's something you need to speak up or speak out about. Not conform to fit in. The bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. In this deck, this card is talking about using your intuition. Knowing without a doubt what it is you need to say or what it is you need to do. Trusting completely in that gut instinct. Listening to that inner voice. Truly, truly knowing without a doubt that what you're thinking about doing or what you're building, whatever it is you're creating, is the right thing. And you need to stand in your own power. You need to stand strong in what you're doing and follow forward on your path. Take your path forward. Communicate clearly, whether it's to a boss, whether it's to an authoritative figure, or whether it's even to yourself. Even to yourself, guys. Like, this card could also be calling you to be the emperor of your own emotions, right? Take authority over your emotions during this time of creation with a trust in your intuition, with a trust in a higher power, knowing that you have that ability to tap into that. You can tap into that source and gain wisdom and knowledge from this divine place of inspiration, of intuition, of inner knowing. The final card that came out is the Koala Spirit from my Animal Oracle deck. And this card says, Spirit has a plan. And again, that's calling you to trust in divine, trust in the bigger plan, trust in your intuition. I am going to read from the book for this card because I am really drawn to this. I just feel like this message today is really saying, like, you're on the right path. It's just a boost of encouragement for whoever it is out there that's watching right now. You're on the right path. Going forward into the light, like my meditation. Staying grounded. Building that solid foundation. Standing firm in that. Not letting your emotions overtake you. Not conforming to fit in. Speaking up. Speaking your truth. Communicating clearly. Living on your own terms, right? Being independent. Listening to your inner yearnings. Okay. Koala Spirit. In nature, the koala moves slowly through the branches of the eucalyptus tree, leisurely chewing the leaves, reminding us that life is not a race or a competition. Chasing around after every distraction can keep us from recognizing that we have all we need and that Spirit will always be there with gifts to sustain us. You're being asked to trust that by moving slowly with faith and abundance that is everywhere, surrendering to a power greater than yourself, you will be able to experience the manifestation of your desire. As you take your time enjoying the riches available to you right now, sitting peacefully, you begin to radiate joy and abundance that you seek. Spirit is here to help you discover your happiness, pleasure, and contentment. All gifts that are yours now and in the future. Have faith and trust in Spirit's plan for you, and know that you are loved and cherished. So I really think that ties along beautifully with the message, guys. Again, I want to reiterate that about really speaking out, communicating clearly, because I feel like during this whole reading, I'm kind of struggling with talking. Like, my voice feels weak. It feels scratchy. I don't know if you guys can hear that. But, and that throat chakra just feels closed off. So whatever it is that you need to speak about, have faith and trust in that intuition. Trust that nudge and follow that path, right? So I thank you guys. That's all I have for you for today for the message. Please, again, feel free to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed what you see. Also, check out the other videos on the channel. There may be something there for you. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye.